Hello, this is Ace Common Fan here, and this is my playthrough of Project Wingman. I was able to get an early copy because I was one of the backers for the game on the Kickstarter, but the game is finally releasing on December 1st of 2020. I'll be uploading the first 5 missions until then, and let's get started because it is time. We're gonna start a new campaign. I guess there's 4 difficulties. We can't select mercenary. Gotta finish, I guess, on hard first. So let's get going. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse dismantled civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now in the time known as After Calamity. After Calamity 432, January the 9th.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who, unfortunately, have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for a current contract, so I'll let it slide. 2 birds with 1 stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
You do know that the devs are fans of Ace Combat when you see such a detailed briefing of the game. But unfortunately, I can't really turn or move around the map right now with my controller. And since we're here, just please reminder, give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Alright, there is a menu. So just as a recap, this game, Project Wingman, does take place on Earth, but albeit in a different timeline with all these tectonic plates that have shifted and the volcano activity. That's why you're gonna see like Alaska here, a bit deformed, but it's Alaskan. The fake Hawaii, the meme. Yeah, Hawaii's right here. So let's start the mission. Let's see what we got. We got the T-21, which is totally not a MiG-21 for legal reasons because, you know, aircraft licensing, all that stuff, right? And we have the T-F4, which is totally not an F-4 Phantom. We also have the MG-21, I guess it's locked. We need the monies to buy it, which I don't have, I'm poor. Now, one thing with Project Wingman is you get extra dialogue if you fly a two-seater aircraft. Reason is because you have your weapons systems officer flying the back seat, call sign Press. So as we go through this playthrough, I'll be always flying two-seater aircraft just so we get that extra bit of dialogue. Because I need the lore, right? We also get to choose our different weapons. We always come with the standard missiles, but for our hard points, click the wrong button. We'll bring the UGBL, which is the unguided bomb, large size. And that's about it. We have a module selection, but only flares are available. Some aircraft that are high-end, you can get super maneuverability, but that's not the case with the TF4 or Phantom, whatever you want to call it. So let's launch. Jesta Island Chains. Looks like a little bit west of Florida. Let's get going.
This is the ever lovely airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose. Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch.
Hey, Monarch, how about we watch this mission? I wouldn't mind staying a few more days out here.
I have you on record saying that, Prez.
Don't be a snitch again, Galaxy. Hitman 1, Monarch and Prez, ready to roll?
We are rolling.
Engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down.
This is where you get familiar with the controls.
We have attackers inbound. We piss off.
And that's Press flying behind us on the second seat. You just heard her on the radio chatter.
I've got a good tone.
The visuals are just beautiful, especially with that sun there, that sunset. What's a BC-4S? Let's check out that aircraft. It's like a float plane. Yeah, it's a float plane, almost like a general aviation, not instead of a military jet.
It's all lined up.
Let's use some of our special weapons.
Losing a test. Positive tone. Ground asset knocked out.
Yeah, looks like the friendlies actually do give you some help with destroying targets. Oh yeah, that BC-4S, it's a float plane, but has a almost like a machine gun on it.
Missile is tracking. I'm engaging. Missile on the way. Incoming bogeys. Ground target destroyed.
That must be only cargo ships, Malinks.
Monarch ready to fire. Gas inbound. Enemy reinforcements coming down from due north.
there's a runway there.
Mercenary IFS. Green light to engage. Defenses are clear. Round it. Move in. Copy all. Drop the rope and get it out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Okay, let's fly out to intercept. One cool thing about Project Wingman is that you can see the range of your radar on your left side. It's now set to 15 kilometers. It's variable. I guess it's gonna drop now to 10. Now it's 10 kilometers. It's pretty cool on how you see the circles to get an idea of the distance. Very cool feature. There are also functional radars inside the cockpit. You can see on the left side. You can see some scratches in the canopy. Yes, we can also destroy civilian-ish targets. Get some mercenary points there. Get some more money. Let's go after the last target. That's the Mailink's ship.
Hitman 1 bombs away.
And it's done.
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? Still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a server or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here, just running a little beach ball on a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighters approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostiles. Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and by the looks of it, went to the Burlock posse. You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? Past tense now, yes. We got no beef with you. It's your business, I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen.
money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
And that is mission 1. It's been a very fun mission, getting used to the controls and all, and a little preview, I guess, of the weapons we're gonna find in the game with that huge explosion. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll have a link to this in the description with my playlist for all missions in my Project Wingman playthrough. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.